Welcome. I'm glad you're here. This is The Clearing, a special month-long companion for anyone choosing to put alcohol down this July, even just for a little while, to see what is on the other side of the habit. You don't have to have this figured out. You don't have to do Dry July perfectly. You simply have to be curious about what might shift if you let your body and your mind have a little more space this month. Each week, we'll walk through something different together. What it feels like to break a pattern. What happens as the fog begins to lift. What it means to maintain something you have started to value. Settle in. This one is for you. There are only a few days left now, and I want to offer you something different today. Not a new understanding, simply a way of sustaining what you have already built. Somewhere in the last few weeks, a part of you learned something it did not know before, that it could meet an evening without the old ritual and still arrive at the other side of it intact. That discomfort, when it came, could be felt rather than immediately resolved. That an old story about who you are does not have to be fully silenced before a newer one is allowed to be real. This part does not need a grand final push now. It needs something gentler. The simple permission to keep doing exactly what it has already been doing, evening after evening, without needing the finish to feel dramatic in order to count. I want to talk for a moment about why this particular stretch, so close to an ending, can carry its own quiet pressure. There is a temptation, this close to a finish, to want the final days to feel different from the ones before them, heavier with meaning, somehow more deserving of attention simply because they are the last. A part of you may be quietly building towards some imagined dramatic close, a final test, a final proof, something worthy of the whole month behind it. I want to offer you permission to let these days be ordinary instead. The part of you that has been steadily building something new this month does not need ceremony right now. It needs continuity, the same small, undramatic choice, repeated one more time, and then once more after that, and then again, the way most real change actually happens, not in a single decisive moment, but in the quiet accumulation of ordinary ones. Think for a moment about what an ordinary evening actually looks like for you now, compared to how it looked at the very beginning of this month. Perhaps something in your body has settled in ways you have not consciously tracked. Perhaps a particular hour of the evening that once felt loaded with expectation has simply become an hour, nothing more dramatic than that. Perhaps you have noticed yourself reaching for something different without quite deciding to. The new pattern beginning to run with a little less effort than it did 3 weeks ago. None of this needs to be remarkable for it to be real. I think we sometimes wait for transformation to announce itself clearly. A moment we could point to and say, there, that is when everything changed. Most genuine change does not arrive that way. It arrives the way these final days are likely to arrive, quietly, almost unremarkably, simply more of what has already been working. If an old pull shows up in these last few days, I want you to meet it exactly the way you have already learned to meet it. Notice it, let it be there. Do not fight it, and do not defeat it. You already know how to do this. You've been doing it for weeks now. And there's nothing new required of you simply because the calendar is approaching its end. I want to offer you something small for these last few days. An invitation rather than an instruction. Each evening between now and the end of this stretch, find one ordinary moment, nothing significant, simply an evening passing the way evenings do, and notice, gently, that it is enough. Not impressive, not a story you would necessarily tell anyone else. way most of an ordinary life actually is. Made up of small, unremarkable moments that nonetheless add up to something real. There may be a part of you that wants more than enough right now, that wants a final triumphant feeling to match the effort of the whole month. If that part shows up, you do not need to silence it. You can simply let it know, gently, that ordinary is also allowed to be the ending. Not every story needs its final chapter to be dramatic for the chapters before it to have mattered. Notice what feels different in your body on an evening like this one, compared to how an evening felt at the very beginning of this month. Not better necessarily, not transformed in some sweeping sense, simply different in whatever small, specific way is actually true for you right now. The difference, however quiet, is the evidence. It does not need to be louder than it already is. Sustaining what is already working does not require effort in the way building something new required effort. It mostly requires continuing, the same way you have already been continuing, one ordinary evening at a time, without needing to make any of it more significant than it actually is. That continuing is enough for today, and it will be enough again tomorrow, and the day after that, for exactly as long as you need it to be.
That's the end of today's sorrow. Whatever shifted, whatever didn't, let it be there. You don't have to understand it yet. You are exactly where you need to be in this process. The clearing continues 3 times a week throughout July. If this found you at the right moment, share it with another woman who might be doing this with you, even quietly, even on her own. Until the next one, take good care of yourself.